Hi, Maria here, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm so excited for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but I am going to be sharing with you my 10 perfumes for life from my perfume collection. Those perfumes that I just absolutely love as of this moment. So I'm sure the list might change, but for now I've got 10 gorgeous perfumes here that I want to share with you and talk about. But before I do that, if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to go ahead and do so. Yeah, just join part of the weird and wonderful family. And yeah, hit the subscribe. If you enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up. And also, I love it when you guys share and comment in the comment section. It's so fun to be able to interact with you guys and build the community. So please feel free to do that. And yeah, let's just get started. So out of my 10, I've kind of chose I think 4 that are more everyday perfumes, and then 5 that are like a little bit more sexy, sultry, because that's what I wish I was. Okay, anyway, so to start with, I want to choose Coco Mademoiselle. Now this one is just amazing. For whatever reason with this one, I'm thinking that maybe it's patchouli, because one of my other ones does this for me too. When I put this on, it settles my stomach somehow. So I find myself reaching for this one seemingly because my stomach bothers me quite often. But there's something about it that's just very calming and relaxing to me. Now this one opens up with, you get a kind of a burst of citrus, and unlike most citruses, this is kind of a warm citrus, I would say. So you get that hint of citrus, but it's not that zingy citrus, it's more of a warm citrus. That's the best way I can describe it. It's got floral in it, it's got some woody notes, so the depth is great in it. I noticed that that warm citrus stays pretty much throughout, but near the end that dissipates and you're left with this beautiful kind of warm woody scent with a hint of vanilla in there. So I really, really enjoy this one. I think that most people, if they smell it in the air, it's not going to be offensive. It's super long lasting, very classy. Classy smelling perfume. It's not too anything. So it's not a fruity, it's not a fruit bomb. It's not a floral bomb. It's just kind of got a nice mix of everything. And I just love this perfume. It's super high quality. It's quite expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. And honestly, I don't think I'd ever go without this now that I have it. I love you. Okay, moving on. So the next perfume that is really worn by me a ton is Sophia by Sofia Vergera. Now this is a celebrity scent, and I love this one and use it almost as much as Coco Mademoiselle. For an everyday perfume, I just feel like this one's fantastic. This one's got more fruit, so you definitely get that that delicious kind of more of a berry, where the Coco Mademoiselle is a warm citrus. This would be more of a warm berry. But honestly, people always go, well, this is really a great perfume for a celebrity scent or for the price because it's like $30 Canadian. But honestly, it's just a really great scent. It holds its own as far as I'm concerned with Coco Mademoiselle or any of the perfumes I'm going to share with you. I love this perfume. Yeah, it's got, I think, well, it's got the berries, it's got some rose, it's got some, I think, vanilla. It's fairly long lasting, like it lasts about 5 hours on me, but it's just nice, bright, and cheery. So to me, this is a mood lifting perfume. And yeah, whenever I, want a bit of a pick-me-up, this would be the one that I would actually choose. So yes, I love Sophia by Sofia Vergera. The next one on my can't live without top 10 would be Olympea Aqua. Now, my guess is that if I had Olympea, it would be Olympea in this place, but I just really like this. Again, it's a little bit, to me, I wouldn't consider Sophia or Coco Mademoiselle sexy. This one, to me, has a sexy edge because of the jasmine. So it's kind of, like, I smell that same kind of jasmine-y smell in this one as maybe Alien, but it's just a way lighter version. This one also has orange in it. So there's a little bit of a warm orange, but this one is a bit more fresh. So I enjoy this one on hotter days. Although this one has like quite a lot of sweetness to it and a little hit of that citrus with the jasmine and with the salt in there. To me, it's kind of a sexy everyday perfume. Yeah, I really like this one. I'm really, really digging that salty note. So I really like this. It's warm. As it warms up on the skin, that the sweetness of the vanilla comes out a bit more. But I certainly don't find this cloying. So yes, I love Olympea Aqua. Like, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I love Olympea Aqua. It's great. Now the next kind of everyday perfume that I have that would be in my top 10 for life is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is the Eau de Parfum, and I love this one. To me, this one's so comforting. I've worn this a bit, like more in the spring. I haven't worn it tons in the summer because it's a bit sweeter, but oh, whenever I smell this one, my instant response is, for whatever reason, I think it's the lavender in there, but this one is just beautiful. It's sweet, but it's not, again, I don't find it sticky sweet. I don't find it headache inducing. I just think it's so pretty. That lavender gives it a little bit of an edge. I think maybe that's part of what I'm drawn to, is I like a perfume, I like sweet things, but I like a little bit of a, so this one has salt, which cuts the sweetness. This one has lavender, which cuts that sweetness. So you get the sweet, and it's just, to me, this is comforting. It's classy. It's timeless. I just think it's beautiful. It's definitely one that I wouldn't want to be without. For me, in the summer times, it's great for an evening. In the winter, this would be a daytime scent. Fall and winter, this is more daytime scent appropriate. And I find that this one lasts a long time. This one also works great for special occasions. So yeah, Mon Guerlain, I think this is beautiful. I think it's one that many people would enjoy. Yeah, love it. Okay, now on to kind of my a little bit more sexy, sultry perfumes. The first one that I want to go with is Alien. It's just kind of a powerhouse perfume. It's kind of a, powerful woman scent. I love the jasmine in it. It's just different. It's different. It's got a bit of a soapiness to it as well. But yeah, I love this. I think it's super sexy. But honestly, I would wear this one during the day too. So maybe not in the summer, but definitely in the fall and the winter. This would be more of a daytime choice for me. Maybe not to work, but anywhere else. Yeah, I kind of want it. I wear what I want when I want. But if I was going to categorize this one, maybe an evening scent for some, but for me, in the fall and winter, for sure, this would be more of a daytime scent. But yeah, I just really like it. It's sexy, it's strong, but it's got kind of a soapy element to it, a little bit of sweetness. I just think it's awesome. Lots of people love this. Lots of people don't love it at all. My husband's not a fan of this one, but I don't care because I like it. And that's that. The next one, I might as well show you my other alien. So I chose two aliens. My other alien is Alien Essence Absolue, which I finally found. So I've been looking for this one forever, and this one just does it for me. Like, you have the Alien in there, but you've got more vanilla, kind of incense resin. This one is really sexy to me. So I would love this one for a date night perfume. I just think it's amazing, and it's one of the scents that I totally crave. Just love it. So glad to have it in my collection, even though it's like this tiny little baby. It's beautiful. I'm really sad that they've discontinued this. If you have this in your collection, I'm happy for you. If you're looking for it, I'm sorry that you haven't been able to get it yet. And tell me, like, how many of you are fans of this perfume? For some people, I think it would be too much because it's pretty heavy. Like, it's pretty sultry, heavy, thick scent, but oh, I love it. I just love, like, the Alien is already pretty sexy, but then when you throw in the incense and kind of the vanilla, and it just gets so rich smelling. Ooh, this one is beautiful. So I'm very, very thankful for it. The next perfume that I have, it's kind of a bizarre one. I guess I'm going through the House of Mugler at this point. This one is Angel Muse, and this is the Eau de Parfum as well. And this one, you know, so many people, I mentioned this before in my springtime when I was talking about the Eau de Toilette of Muse. That one has a bit of a more fruity edge. For most people, when they smell Angel Muse, they get the chocolate or hazelnut scent. I don't get that very much. What I get is the patchouli. I finally realized that that's what it was. I think it's MJ had mentioned that in a comment to me, and that totally makes sense to me. She thinks it smells like kind of a sweet tea, and I would agree. That's what I notice, but I love this scent. I love it in particular for bed. Like, I put this on at bedtime. I love the smell. I find it really comforting. I love the patchouli in it. The warmth of the hazelnut is wonderful. And it just, to me, it's a warm, inviting, comforting scent, relaxing. So I enjoy this one. I also think that this one's quite sexy. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. This one's pretty long lasting as well. What I like about it too is I go to bed, I smell that tea smell, but in the morning I have just a hint of that chocolate, like that warm chocolate smell, kind of a little bit of a sweetness left like on my clothing or if I get really close to my skin, and I really enjoy that. So this one, so far this is kind of like a bedtime scent for me, and I really enjoy it. So Angel Muse. Now I've got 3 more to go. All wonderful. Like, seriously, I just have to say these 10 for life. Yes, they may change, but I will always love these. They're just loves. Like, I enjoy sniffing them. What about you guys? Like, I all the time will stop at my, like, I've got a few different perfume stations in my bedroom, and I'll just pull the lids off and smell. Whenever I'm feeling down, especially, I just think it's really fun to just go and sniff my bottles. It's just relaxing. Maybe it's the deep breathing, like the, but it's just wonderful. Like, I love smelling the perfumes. So I've got 3 more beautiful loves for you from my 10 for life. So which one to start with? I'm gonna start with this one. So this one I haven't worn much since I got it this summer. This one's beautiful. This one will be more of a, I think, daytime perfume for me as well for the fall and the winter, but it would work well for the evenings as well. One of my favorite notes is gingers. Oh, I haven't even told you what this is. So this is Jean-Paul Gaultier Classique Essence de Parfum. And this one's beautiful. To me, this one is so cool because it opens with this bright ginger that's really quite fizzy. Like, it's a bright, you know, just spike of ginger. So it's like, yeah, fizzy is what I would call it. It's got aldehydes in it. So I think that's what makes it kind of sparkly or fizzy in the opening. Now the ginger for me stays kind of through the whole experience of the perfume, but then you get this jasmine, like just kind of a light hint of jasmine. I think there's orange blossom in it. So just a light floral, it's not too heavy, and you're still getting that ginger. Then there's this vanilla, and what's really great in the dry down is this, it's a whipped cream accord. So it starts kind of peppery because of that ginger, a little bit fizzy because of the ginger. And although the ginger stays a long time, it slowly mellows out into this beautiful, warm, creamy scent. And I just think it's a beautifully blended perfume. I love it. It's long lasting. I enjoy the opening. I enjoy the mid. I enjoy that dry down. Sometimes perfumes, when they dry down, it's kind of like, eh. But this one, to me, almost gets better as it dries down, which is, to me, rare. It just gets better and better. This one is just stunning to me. I highly recommend this one. Yeah, and super long lasting, like I said. Yeah, you're just great. I love you. I have two more for you. The first one here is Dolce& Gabbana, The Only One Intense. Now this one, the primary notes that I get in this one are apple, but it comes across more boozy than apple, and coconut. It's rich, like it's super rich. So it smells like a rum coconut drink with a bit of cacao in there. I don't know. It's amazing. The coconut isn't overbearingly sweet. It's definitely a rich, sweet perfume. This one isn't just a tropical coconut scent. I wouldn't reserve this for just summer. Summer evenings, this one's great. Fall and winter, this one may be a daytime perfume, but it's just amazing. Boozy coconut is what I get. This one just makes me feel relaxing. And to me, it's quite luxe and rich smelling as well. So how many of you have smelled this one? If you haven't, I highly recommend it. I think it's a 2020 release. It's beautiful. It doesn't smell anything like the most recent, The Only One. It doesn't smell like that. That one's more caramel and caramel sweet. This one is coconut sweet, coconut boozy sweet. Doesn't smell anything like the other one. So I highly recommend checking this one out because I think it's gorgeous. Now the last perfume on my list is Paco Rabanne Olympea Intense. So I've got this one, so it may seem redundant to have this one. Actually, I've got two Aliens and two Olympias. I just plain love Olympea. I just love that salt note. Who'd have thunk it? I never would have thought that I would like that. This one is just a way more intense version. It's sweet, it's salty, super sexy to me. It's got amber, vanilla, and salt, or potentially ambergris. It's just delicious smelling. It smells like a sexy salted caramel. I think that's the best way. No, to me, like, yeah, you get that salted caramel smell. But to me, I always say this, it's like a goddess that's come out of the ocean, that's laying and allowing the sun to dry her, and then the way skin kind of smells, that salt aspect, that's what you get. If you're not a fan of salty, you won't like this at all because it's so salty. But I just love the way this smells, and I love the way this smells on the skin even more. So this one, I think I will always buy it. I love it. It's gorgeous. Love the bottle even. Yeah, it's just amazing. These are all my favorite perfumes. These are the ones that I crave. These are the ones that I'd be very sad if I couldn't get them again. They're my 10 for life for now. So other than that, I think that's it. Oh, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. I usually put my scent of the day, and once in a while I put something else on there. So feel free to follow me there. I'll put it up here somewhere. It'll also be in the description bar. I think that's it. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.